Any words of wisdom for our guest this week, Dylan?
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Why would we say that at the end?
Hi, my name is Dylan. You may recognize me from People Walmart, and this is my co-host Tony. You may recognize him from Cops, where he was famously peed on a cop.
Okay.
Today we're going to be opening the Theros Beyond Death Collector Boosters. Now these were, unlike normal boosters, include at least 4 alternate art cards, which are some of them are full art and can have significantly more value depending on the card.
Cool. All right, well, let's get to opening. We're going to start with this one because it was the one on top. Once again, tear tabs on some of these guys. I don't use them because they will bend the last card in your pack every single time. So I'm going to do, once again, the awkward open. Dylan's trying to open the other pack very quietly because we wanted to show you guys the original package for the demo. And that's what he did. So, obviously not going to point out a lot of attention to the shinies because there should be a lot of shinies in this one. So, got a common there. Witness of Tomorrow. A Wizard. These are all foils so far, as you may notice. There's an instant, prevent all combat damage. We like those. There we go. We had a shiny mountain, which is always fun.
Sadly, not a full art shiny mountain.
Sadly. That card should be ashamed of itself. Its parents wanted a doctor. We got a Brute. Common Brute. We're going to go Sorcery here with the Sweet, Sweet Oblivion. And all the mouth thingies in there. We got a Chimera here. Now here we go. This will make up for it. So we do have a full shiny land. As you watched in the last video, I have a thing for the full art lands. I do think they're pretty. And there's a second one. So we got the Forest on this one to match the, as I call them, the red, which makes Adam very mad. We got another Merfolk here, non-foil on that one. And then, I guess, if that isn't a great way to show off the differences. So these are some of those exclusive cards that Dylan was just talking about. And here's a foil version of it right next to it. So there we go. I didn't plan that. I didn't make that pack myself, believe it or not. I'm pretty sure we saw that in the last pack. The common packs that we opened. Oh, you never guessed what we got. A human soldier foil this time. So shiny human soldier foil. And then we did get another demigod in a foil here. And if you notice that it is outside of the normal count here. So that's one of the extra ones they made with just these packs.
Yep, these demigods, more devotion mechanics. And the additional 1/1 counters, that can be very broken in green decks. For each other creature, especially in elves. Which, as Tony knows, I love to play.
He does like his elves. Alright, so we're going to break into the next pack here. I'll steal that one. We'll set that over here because I don't trust Dylan. Thirst for Meaning. Instant. Shiny. Funeral Rites. You got a bird. You know, some of these, and you see that. There's a little mark on that thing. That's where sometimes when they pack those things, it hurts them a little bit. But counter target creature. Go ahead.
And, of course, the great quality of card production from Wizards of the Coast, the foils love to bend and warp before you ever open them.
Double sleeve. Always use protection.
PSA from
PSA.
Magic the Opening.
Got a plant. I don't know how that's a segue. There's the swamp, the shiny swamps that I like. Obviously not a full art. Dylan will call that out here in a second and make fun of it. But they can't all be full arts. Alright, we got a human soldier. It's a lot of text. So enters the battlefield, look at the top 7 cards of your library. Reveal an aura card from them. Put it to your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Got ourselves an instant here. Target creature +2/+1. And another target creature 1/1. And here we go with the full art lands again. We got a forest. We got ourselves an island. Oh, here's a cool card. You got the Hydra. Creature would deal combat damage. Hydra prevent the damage. Put a 1/1 counter on it. If I remember, there was another card like this that did this out on one of the other more recent sets as well. Here we go. That's kind of cool looking. A horror. Enters the battlefield. Create a white goat. Because nothing says I'm going to take you down like a white goat. right, Chase?
Yep.
Yeah. Our Chodio said it right here first. Kind of a cool looking card. And then we got another spider creature here. I think we saw this one earlier in the non-foil, if I recall. Here we go. We got
For our first mythic.
first mythic.
These are one of the gods, which are indestructible and typically have some kind of requirement before considered a creature and can attack. For this one, getting your end step, exile up to one other target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control, which is called Blinking, which triggers multiple into the battlefield effects. You can also pay for and tap a creature.
So that does a lot of stuff.
It is why it's a god.
That's why it's a god. You know, Eminem is a rap god. So that you should know. Legendary creature, demigod. We talked about the demigods a little bit already, and then you got is my favorite card, I think, so far. I almost don't want to reveal it, but yeah, you guessed it. It's another human soldier. Now this one's cool because it is double-sided, so we do have the foil zombie on the backside, and that's a cool looking zombie.
That is a very cool looking zombie.
If I turn into a zombie, that's what I want to look like.
I'll make sure to fashion you a gold mat just so you can look like that.
You'd be safe because zombies eat brains. Next pack. We're going to open it front. We're going to open this one upside down because somewhere I read that's good luck. It was on the internet, so it's got to be true. Right, Chase? He's not listening. All right, here we go. We're going to get to the pack. We got to spread this out a little bit better, I guess. So, Lamprey, Bronze Sword. I went right back to where I said I spread it a little bit better. We're going to Hero of Games. We got another shiny land. Memory Drain. It's an instant. Counter target spell, Scry 2. We got another Captain. Mirror Shield. Pay 2, artifact equipment. +0, +2, hexproof. Whenever a creature with death touch blocks or becomes blocked by his creature, destroy it. So, Traxa can just eat it. And that would be hateful, wouldn't it, if that happened? See what I did there? Dad jokes. Got them all day. Lifelink. Whenever an enchanted creature dies, draw a card for each aura. Not too bad. There's my full swamp. There's a full plains. I don't think we've seen a plains yet. Full plains. That might be the first one. Those are cool looking though. I do like the full. I'm more excited about the stupid lands than I am about some of the other creatures. All right. Elspeth, Devotee. All right. So here we get into some of the fun cards at the end of the pack. All right. We have a giant, because who doesn't like giants? And that is the different art version. I didn't pull it out like I did on the Lion one, so unfortunately I don't have the comparison for you. There you go, Shattered Sky. Each player who controls a creature with power 4 draws a card. I feel like this is in every pack. Sponsored by Demigod. We haven't read it, so he's one of the devotion cards. She's cool looking. Call the Hunt. Another devotion card. And then... Now Dylan's favorite. Oh, okay, so here we go. I was gonna joke about the human soldier, but on the backside we do have a wall. And then Adam was gracious enough to set me up with his walls deck, so I have one more thing that I can just bash your face in with now, Dylan. All right, we're down to 2 packs left. You guys get to pick online. Okay, good vote. We'll go with this one. Polls are now closed. Right, Chase? Not paying attention still. Not at all. Today Dylan's wearing a Cayman Islands shirt. He's probably never been there.
I have. It's where I bought this shirt.
That's where he bought that shirt. I take that back. Is that where you also got that sweet straw hat that we saw the picture of on your social media? I'm gonna open both of these. That way we're not in suspense for the next one, and we're gonna stack them and burn through both of them at the same time.
I do not actually own that straw hat. I put it on at a truck stop in Georgia.
So that was a truck stop hat that you willingly put on your head, knowing that everybody else at a truck stop had probably done the same thing.
I never said it was a smart decision. I just said it was a decision I made.
Captivating Unicorn. I think we saw that in some of the common packs we had earlier. Hero of Pride. Not this guy. Not this guy. Plains. We got the half art on that one. Is that how you call that? You have full art? Is that...
It's just a normal art card.
I'm going to call it half art going forward. until I forget that I called it half art. Grasp. Got that card over there. Omen of the Sea. Another regular card. Enchantment Aura. Creature gets 1/1, has Vigilance. It's a great way to keep a blocker up if you decide you want to tag. We got some Death Touch here. Who doesn't like Death Touch? Well, creatures that don't have it. Enters the battlefield, put 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. So, once again, sticking with that dumping stuff in your graveyard theme. Got ourselves a Demigod here.
Another Renetta. That is the normal version of the card instead of the fancy art version.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Perfect. So, I planned that out. That was on purpose. Couple more of the full art lands. Obviously, I like these things, but we got the island and the mountain, or as I call it, the red, to make Adam mad. Sphinx. Sphinx. That's a fun word. Sphinx. It's a flyer. Enters the battlefield. Each opponent puts top 10 cards of the library into the graveyard. Lots of. If you kill somebody's graveyard with this set, they're pretty much screwed, right?
A lot of cards require interaction with your graveyard, so yes.
Okay, fair enough. That's a cool looking card. We got the Oracle card here. The different kind of art with it. Obviously, there's a lot of text on these things, and we've seen some of the new cards that are getting ready to come out in the set where they deal a lot with the X in your cast cost. There we have the 3-headed Hound. Legendary creature. Menace, Vigilance, Lifelink. I read that out of order. Don't know why. Wanted to. Creature cards and graveyards can't enter the battlefield. So we just talked about that. I actually didn't look ahead to plan that out, but players can't cast spells from graveyard. So it's funny that we have all these cards to do that, and then a card that poops on it because it's also a dog.
He is the guardian of the underworld.
Who doesn't? Yeah. Do you think he has that on his collar? Do you think that dog has 3 collars or 1?
I say 3, 1 for each neck.
Do you think it has? Well, it's only got 1 name, so it's not like they named each head something different. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is. I don't know how many times this is going to happen, but there we go. 2 of the same cards stacked on top of each other. You got the shiny, and then the regular version here. Another Demigod. Toughness equal to Devotion in black, which we've obviously seen a couple times now. And then, there it is. Favorite card. Human Soldier. What's on the back? A wolf. There we go. We don't have that one yet. So we got ourselves a shiny wolf, and he's got like little... that's a terrible birthmark. If you're being hunted, that's the last kind of mark that you want on your body. I feel like that's just not fair. Evolution did not do that wolf justice. Instant. So I think we're into our next pack now. And our last pack. I know it's going to be sad when this is over, but I can tell Chase is really broken up about it. He looked up that time, so that was exciting for us. Return to Nature. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment. Exile a card from a graveyard. Not too bad for only 2, so kind of a commander format card. It might work on traditional, I don't know. Got another instant here. Basic instant. Return card. Chimera. That's some cool art. I do like those things. That thing was pretty cool. Forest. A half land. A half land. It's an emphasis when I get closer to the camera. That means I'm being serious.
And he's probably screwing up the focus if we cannot see it.
Who knows? We'll find out later, and he does all the post work here. I just get to sit here and look pretty. Charger. Underworld Charger. We've got a Whirlwind Denial. Each spell, ability, your opponent control counter it unless they pay 4. So that's a hefty fee. Minotaur Warrior, I think we've seen that one already. Enchantment here. Sacrifice. Target creature enchantment you control gains protection from a color of your choice. There we go. We got the full color shiny forest. Full color shiny island. I don't know why I said shiny twice. Alright, so here we had our 3-headed dog earlier, and there's your non-foil version of it. Still looks very cool. We got a work right here. Search your library for up to 4 Minotaur creatures, so that's one hell of a tutor for if you're running that kind of a deck. And put them on the battlefield. So not even in your hand, you get to put them out right away and start pooping on people. Similar to what our dog does to your graveyard. Alright, we have Human Warrior. Whenever an enchantment or battle or enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter. So I guess heavy based enchantment. Oh, that's kind of we're gonna skip it now. Let's not skip ahead. Give Dylan time to read it, figure out what it does, so he looks like he knows what he's talking about when we get to it. Blessed by the Sun, and then human soldier. And we're going to flip it over, and we got a Pegasus. So who doesn't like ponies? I know they released that My Little Pony set, and they did a lot of good with charity. I unfortunately did not get my hands on one. The $80 price tag for 3 cards was... it was there. All right, go ahead, Dylan.
Here we have Clyphus, God of Destiny. It is a...
He goes by Clyde.
I'm sure he does. He is another one of the gods. As before, indestructible enchantment creature. A non-enchantment creature as long as your devotion to red and green is less than 7. And for him, at getting your pre-combat main phase, so at the beginning of your turn, you exile a target card from a graveyard. A graveyard, not yours, so get rid of your opponent's stuff. With land, add a red and green mana. Otherwise, gain 2 life. And he deals 2 damage to each opponent.
So as a commander, how awesome would he be?
Okay. His ability only removes 1 card at a time and deals a bit of damage. Not really worth building a deck around.
Even for how cheap he is to get out?
Doesn't offset. Put him in a Gruul Commander deck around graveyard removal? Sure. But not on its own.
Alright, and this video is sponsored by...
The Human Soldier.
The Human Soldier. Alright, thanks for watching. One more up close to the Human Soldier. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.